Hello, my name is Bowness. I'm absolutely passionate about working with as many people as possible to bring about a change in their life, to improve their life in some way. Now, whether that's improving their life financially, improving their health, improving their relationships, enabling them to drop their single status, to launch a business, or to chase a dream. I believe that every single one of us exists on planet Earth for a purpose. I want to inspire you to find that purpose, to discover that purpose, and equip you with the tools to live out that purpose and do amazing things in your life. Now, I just wanted to create this little video because I work day in, day out with people who are looking to make a change in their life. They want to stop something, whether it's stop smoking, whether it's to quit eating junk food, whether it's to stop looking at pornography, whatever it may be. I work with people who want to stop something in their life. I've got a question for you. Have you ever tried to stop something, to quit something? Maybe it's a New Year's resolution. Maybe it's a certain food that you want to stop. Maybe it's drinking cans of Coke or eating lots of chocolates. Maybe you want to quit the negative attitude that you have about your life. Maybe you want to quit your lack of confidence or low self-esteem. Well, sorry, through working with people, I've learned a technique that will enable you to make a shift in your life and change that thing in your life that you want to change. And I just want to spend a few minutes just sharing that key technique with you that will enable you to make that radical shift and change in your life. And so the key to changing whatever it is that you want to change in your life is to gain leverage. To gain leverage. Now, let me tell you a little story about myself. In 2006, my marriage ended. I've been in a relationship with this girl for 5-6 years. My marriage had ended. And as a result of that, I got depressed and I was drinking 4 or 5 cans of beer every single night. I just wanted to to end the thought processes. If I could just drink at night and just escape away from the pain that I felt, that was my goal. And that's the goal of many people who want to hide from problems or difficult life situations that they face. It may be drink, it may be food, it may be sexual relationships, but they run to something in order to hide from something else. And one day, when I was drinking 5 cans of beer a night, I looked in the mirror and saw that I was so pale, that I was looking withdrawn, and I was topless, and I could see this little beer belly that had started to grow, and I could just see that the way that my life was going to end up, I was going to be drinking non-stop. That my 5 cans of beer a night would have grown if I had to 6, 7, 8 cans of beer if I'd not put a rein on it, if I'd not stopped, if I had not found the leverage to change. It would have affected my health, my job, and my relationships. And in order to change anything in your life, this is what I had to do. I had to find leverage. I had to realize that the pain of remaining in the situation that I was in was greater than the pain it took to change. And so in order to gain leverage, this is what I did. I sat down and I thought about how my life would be in a month's time. Still continuing drinking 5 cans of beer a night. How would it be? I'd be fatter. My beer belly would be bigger. I'd be more tired through lack of sleep. I would be more withdrawn. My health would have got worse. And then I imagined, what would it be like in 6 months' time? Still drinking. Maybe drinking 7 cans of beer a night. How would I look? What would it feel like? What would it sound like? Well, I knew that at that stage that I would be wasting my life, that I would be living to drink, and so I imagined what that situation would be like in a year's time. Maybe I'd be drinking 10 cans of beer a night. my body would be wasting through the effects of alcohol. I wouldn't be able to sustain a job. At this point, I would be addicted to the alcohol. My stomach would be huge, and the doctor would be encouraging me. My friends around me would be encouraging me and asking me to stop. Plus the financial implications of drinking 10 cans of beer a night. I would have no money. I would be living in order to drink. Now, when I thought about that, when I thought about how my life would be, what it would look like, what it would sound like, how I would smell of alcohol all the time, how I would feel because I couldn't hold down a decent job, I imagined the inevitable path that my life was going to take if I continued down this direction. And as I did, I created and found the leverage that inspired me to change, because it was easier to change, to make the steps that it took to change, than to remain in the painful situation and see how my life would have ended up. The leverage that I found was imagining how my life was going to be so destructive and sad, how I'd be without money. And that propelled me to make the change, to go to the gym, to quit drinking because I didn't need it. And I had more money, I had energy, I got fitter. I created a vision and a passion for my life, which is to inspire people to change their life, to change their community, and change the world. I want to ask you, what is it that you need to change in your life? What are you doing in your life that has this inevitable process where if it continues, it will be destructive towards your life in some way? What is it that you need to change? And then I want you to create the leverage to make that change, to imagine what your life will be like in a month's time, 3 months' time, 6 months' time, a year's time, 5 years' time, if you continue down the path that you are currently going in. And once you realize how that thing in your life that needs to change will be negative and will have negative impact on your life and the people around you, I want you to create a list. This is your things I need to do to change list. Write it all down. So for me, I had to go to the gym. I had to get fitter. I had to find the energy at the gym. I had to stop drinking alcohol. I had to, and so for me, part of that process was that at night I would drink alcohol. So instead, at night, I went to the gym. I replaced the habit of drinking at night, watching the TV, with an active habit that I created to go to the gym. What habits do you need to change in your life in order to stop what it is that you need to stop? Look, I want you to live an amazing life. I want you to fulfill all the dreams and passions and desires that are within you, because I know that this world needs the you that you were created to be, because you will be the answer to the employment issues in the world. You may create a new medicine that eradicates an illness. You may be a great parent. You may be a fantastic contributor to society or within your profession. You exist for a purpose. So stop whatever it is that is stopping you and hindering you from walking forward in your purpose. Find the leverage and make that change in your life. If you need any help, head over to lifechangetherevolution.com. That's lifechangetherevolution.com, which has a whole bunch of free resources to help you make the changes in your life that you need to make to become the person that you were created to be. Thank you for listening. Speak to you soon. Take care. Goodbye.